Well, Dunbar, our delivery captain, was so kind, and he told me to go ahead and go on my flight, and they're gonna put on the mainsail. And they just delivered the mainsail. I don't think it's on the boat yet, but anyway, thank you, Dunbar. You're a rock star. I was just about to, Gina's on the phone to cancel my flight to fly home tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Flight was way delayed, or hopefully we make it. So we have 8 minute walk, and they're boarding our plane, so hopefully we make it. The guys just got the mainsail on and just barely took off from Nassau, so hopefully all goes well. They should have pretty good weather, hopefully, and it should take them about 5-6 days to get up there. So we are so excited to get up to Portland, Maine. Maine's amazing. It's so beautiful, so we're excited to spend time on the water there. Where are we, Ruby? I have no idea.
I have no idea. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. So usually we fly into Las Vegas. It's like about 2 hours from Hurricane, where our house is. It's actually a really cool drive. But now we have a 2-hour drive. So, and Greg, our friend, has so kindly offered to come down and grab us. So we're gonna see him here in just a minute. Owen, you stoked?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get home?
Let's see. Either get in the pool or probably get in the pool.
Ride your motorcycle?
Yeah, that's that.
At 12 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'm swimming.
Swimming? Ruby, what are you gonna do?
Jump on the trampoline.
Trampoline? Mom, first.
I'm gonna crank up the AC and climb in my cozy bed.
With AC forever.
We have a purple bed, and our bed on the boat,
Boat beds.
it's like foam mattress. It's horrible. So we are very excited to have a nice bed. Wow, shopping in the US. It's delightful. There is so many options. I shouldn't say that. There's so many options. A lot of them aren't healthy, but there are so many options of super good quality foods. It's so wild. I was just like calculating in my mind. We're just in the Bahamas, and what I just got is about $140. It probably would have cost around $300. So it's just crazy how blessed we are. I think the good thing to say is you don't know what you don't know, but we live in such a wonderful country, and it's anyway, super proud and grateful to be blessed and privileged to be born here. And we meet so many people that it's all they want, and for various reasons, but it's all they want. And I'll actually share a little bit more about this. I need to kind of pull my thoughts together, but it's so interesting how we have found a lot of people living, I'm going to say, the American dream that aren't from here. And I've realized that it's people finding a dream that will set them free. And even in America, how many people do we have living here not living the American dream, and not, say, fighting for the American dream and even having the American dream? And so, me grow up, poverty level line, most of it. My parent lived in a nice home, a decent home. To most of you watching this, not a nice home, a very small home, but my parents provided for us, but we didn't have excess and a ton of excess money. And so it's such a blessing to be able to kind of see both sides of the coin from going around the world and seeing so many different people from so many different walks of life. And some of them find hope. Some of them find dream in these little islands and just random places. A few that are coming to my mind right now are a couple of people in Martinique that we met, a couple of people in Guadeloupe, a couple of people in Grenada, and then we've been with a few people from South Africa that are striving to live the dream from their own countries, and they've provided well for their families. And so I just encourage me and everybody else to live the dream and find the hope within yourself to be able to fight a little harder and just have vision and write down goals and be able to really work on those things. I hate to ramble on, but I'll share a quick story. Gina and I set a goal that, we wanted to be financially secure by the time I was 35. And so here we are, by the time we're 35, we're in a very sweet spot. And then I had a goal to build, I'm just going to say it, $100 million company by the time within 10 years. And the valuation of the company was way over $100 million within 10 years. So it's so cool. And if I told anybody those goals and dreams that I had, they would have laughed at me. That's why I wrote them nicely in my journal and reflected upon them often. And it's amazing how quickly those things, my goals, happened once I wrote them down. And so I'm such a huge believer in just writing down your goals, and God will open up the doors for you to be able to see and make your dreams come true. I've seen it in so many aspects of my life, and so I hope that it will inspire someone to write down one goal. And I could reference several books, but whatever goal you write down is a horrible goal. It's a weak goal, and you're not shooting high enough. And I know that's to be so true. We are the only limiters of ourselves, and so shoot for the sky, dream. And dream big, and you can live on a beautiful sailboat, and you can travel the States or the world. I shouldn't just say the States, because you can do this anywhere. One of the most beautiful moments I had this summer, or early on this year, was in Dominica. There's this little boy, probably 13 or so years old, and him and a buddy swam out to our boat. They saw our kids playing and started playing with our kids, and me and him were just sitting on the back of my boat and just chatting about this, that, and the other. And he's like, wow, I've never traveled. I've never been able to do anything like this. This is so cool to be with you guys. And anyway, one of the things that I shared with him was just my upbringing, that I never traveled when I was a little kid. I went on a couple airplanes, but in general, I did not travel outside the state that I lived in. And I was blessed to live in Utah, because Utah is so amazing. You don't have to go very far to see and do amazing things here. But I just shared with them that I set a goal that I could travel the world, that I'd be financially secure. It was so cool to see this little kid and just wheels start turning. And one of the sad things, I can't remember what book this was in that I read, but what it talked about is so often you'll see people have dreams until they get to 20, 30, 35, and then so many people's dreams just dwindle more and more and more as years go on. And then they get in the rut of the 8 to 5 job, and they just lose that dream because they didn't start at some point. And So, you know, one of the key contributors of success, I think, is starting when you're young, starting when you don't have kids and a big mortgage and car payments and everything else. And if you can do all those things, your tolerance for risk is way higher. So anyway, that was a very big ramble. It's just what comes to mind. I'm so grateful for my wonderful country. I'm grateful for, you know, everybody makes fun of and talks garbage on our government, and I'm so grateful how our government is set up. Maybe I'm not grateful for the party that's in right now, but I am grateful for the government and how it's set up, and the protections that it gives me as a citizen, and the rights that it gives me. And I hope that we can all fight for our rights so that we can stay free. And I'm a firm believer of that falls back on religion. And, you know, I'm so grateful that I grew up in a God-fearing home, and that my parents taught me to read scriptures and pray daily. And, you know, those simple things that they taught me as a kid paved the pathway for my life. And I hope I can leave that testimony and that instillment of the importance of it to my children, and so that they can continue to pass that on. I feel like so many people are losing, I'm gonna say, a backbone to be able to stand for their beliefs and the religion, and are falling with the crowds. And so I just you know, I hope that we can all fight for our freedoms, and that doesn't matter if it's here or, you know, say Ukraine or Russia or you know, I bring those up because it's crazy over there right now. Wherever you live, fight for your freedoms, and because God wants you to be free. And so as we all work together to fight for freedom, then we can all be blessed. So anyway, grateful to be here in Utah and in the U.S. And I once again, I know it's just by chance that I was born here, which is just crazy. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with us on our wonderful journey. It's been so fun to watch our YouTube channel grow, and you know, that's my mission to grow this. Is, you know, I know at some point that'll be a great business thing that we do as a family, and more importantly, I hope it inspires people to make changes in their life, and then and as well, I should say, is share our testimony of God and Jesus Christ, and just hope and pray that testimony trickles into other people's lives. And I'm so grateful for the gospel of Jesus Christ, and for the impact that it plays on my goal setting and my life goals, and how I wake up every day. Like Christmas morning.
Oh yeah.
How are we doing?
Good.
Got pancakes. We have a dishwasher and a microwave. Life's crazy. And a washing machine. Do you want me to show you our favorite thing about our house? We got ice. Where are we at?
Lonny Boys.
Lonny Boys.
Best restaurant in the world.
Tell us what you get.
We got like 4 just straight brisket fry shows.
And what is a fried chill?
I don't know how to explain it. It's nachos with fries. Nachos with fries and barbecue style.
So good. All right, here's a fried chill. Look at that thing. What's the white sauce? Ranch? Barbecue? Cheese sauce? Oh my gosh. So these are all Jared's children. Right, Addie?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This is our favorite, right? Dex. Just get him, dude. You got it.
Oh my god.
You got it. Owen, go. Unbelievable. All right, it's Owen's birthday today, so we're celebrating. It's so crazy to go from the beautiful blue of the Bahamas to brown of Utah. Look at that water. It's awesome. You guys stoked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got the GoPro, would have been fun. It's Utah, it's so amazing, it's so beautiful here. Anyway, we're at Quail Creek State Park. It's, what is it, probably 15 minutes from our house, but it's awesome, lots of fun. In the morning.
I was down the whole time.
What are you thinking?
Last morning we woke up at like 6:40.
Yeah.
Crazy kids. I just asked Gina to be our tour guide, and she basically said,
Sure. Never been here before. We should have Greg be our tour guide.
yeah, we don't know anything about it. So we came to Gunlock Reservoir. Apparently the waterfalls here very rarely go. It just spills over the dam, I guess. And all the pictures look awesome, so we're excited to check it out. So we came here with the Donovans and my brother and his wife and their sweet baby Eleanor. We're so happy to have them with us. We're at Gunlock Reservoir. They're falls. It's awesome. So pretty. The kids are all jumping into here. I got Roni with us. So I haven't shared much about Roni. He's from Albania. We met him last summer. It's probably way too windy to hear me, but anyway, he's going up to BYU, Idaho right now, and seems to be flourishing, doing awesome. We're so grateful to have a little part of his life. He's just a remarkable kid. Anyway, feel blessed to have him as our friend and part of our family. It's great.
Get gone.